Gotta connect my Xbox controller. I got my Bluetooth set up. Let's see. Yep. Nice. Indeed. Very, very nice. Alright.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay. The Unliberated. Look for the food thief in Delpharis Castle. Alright. Wait.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Alright, let's see. Yeah. Give me 1 second, chat. Let's see. Oopsies. I just realized my I need to update my freaking name for my stream. Crap. Hold on. Uh, Alright, hopefully that changed. Huh. Let's see, where is my thing? There you are.
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Huh. Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
hey,
So you're the guys boarding all the rations.
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Volron.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. Almost think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
It's over!
Get on in there with the others. Reload!
It's over!
Let's go! Oh, sparkling stars! Rain down and
Ignite! Blast the
in here!
Take
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Excited! Go! Rain down! Purify all!
You're finished! Kizaru! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the rations, it was some Volron soldiers hiding out inside his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get revenge for Volron? What's going on here? Something weird about all this? Are you men aware that Lord Volron is no longer around?
you don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise. Just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been going about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Volron's slave, both Danons and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running.
Well,
But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose when those guys, once Volron was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished, and its entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Let's see, whatever the reason, we can't let Or we can't just let these guys keep walking around. Let's see. Give me 1 second, chat. There we go. Okay. Let's see, whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agreed, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Doholim Ilkaris. I have an order for you. Lord Doholim, but sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Volron has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you must all, you all must pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Oh, of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Doholim.
Wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gain once more. Arganye.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who are all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, It's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
All right. Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He's always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still, he was so close to finally living like a normal human being too.
No way!
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
Right.
Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
total senses something. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Wonder where this owl is.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay, I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
All right.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh?
Oh, you again. I wonder what today's recipe will be. You're getting ahead of yourselves, young miss. Haha, come on, Gordon, though. We all know where this is heading.
Yes!
You have me there, indeed. I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowels of Pelagian's mighty fortress.
Great.
Whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy you apparently insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes in places like that. Well, as it so happens, I met a sailor back in Mahagsar. He let me borrow a boat, and then I was here before I knew it.
What?
You rowed that boat all the way here? That's right, but more importantly, what I found in that castle was forbidden recipe sealed away since ancient times.
What?
Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have had for locking it away for all these years?
Yes!
I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it so we can find out. And so I asked you all to gather me the ingredients once more. However, being such an old recipe, its directions are written rather obtusely. It calls for something white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat, and finally,
Yes!
also something white, soft, and fluffy. Why does it ask for that twice? My guess is that one of them simply refers to rice, or maybe the recipe is calling for double the normal amount of rice. Sounds okay to me. I don't think they'd write it like that if it was the case. I'm pretty sure all these ingredients can be found in Ganatheros, so can I count on you to go fetch them? I think we already have the things written in the recipe. Yes, I see rice here, spices, rat pig meat, and is this that other white, soft, and fluffy thing? Right. Yeah, it's called tofu. Apparently you make it by taking the liquid from soybeans and solidifying it.
Very nice.
Oh, fascinating. I can't wait to see how it tastes. I know, I'm really curious. I had a lot of trouble bringing this stuff back without Shion stealing it and eating it. That's pretty funny.
Yes!
Well, here's the recipe. Go ahead and fix this mabo curry so we can find out why it was forbidden.
Got it.
Right, we'll get right on it.
Just a minute.
Hold your horses, Alpin. I'll decide how much spice we put in it. If we let you decide, it'll tear a hole through our stomachs. Fine.
Great!
Alright. It's done. I made sure to give Xion an extra large serving. Oh. Look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa. This is exalting, fulfilling, liberating. Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. This masterpiece is surely the key to realizing world peace.
Great.
So basically, you really like it, is what I'm getting here. Whew. Great. Then let's also go ahead and. Oh, you're already eating, huh, Xion? Delicious. I love how the different spices complement each other. Then this soft, mild tofu gives a nice texture.
Hey.
Don't you think this tastes great too often?
No way.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh?
Bad. I thought you liked spicy food. This is really bad. Forgive me, Xion. This is absolutely... Stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
How?
Embarrassing indeed.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, but it's hard to put into words just how good this tastes. It makes me want to get up and jump for joy. Oh, now you're starting to understand what I've been trying to teach you. I never would have imagined such an overwhelming dish could ever exist. I can already feel myself getting addicted to it.
Yes.
Now I see. This may very well be why I was branded a forbidden recipe in ages past. Perhaps even great wars were fought over it. Or perhaps not. Likely not, the more I think about it.
Hey.
Better make sure you don't eat too much of this stuff, Xion, or you might regret it. I'll be fine. Besides, I prefer to eat it with bread. So what the difference does that make?
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. Having now visited each of the realms, I'm not sure where to travel next. But I sense fate shall bring us together once again, or bring us together again one day. Until next time, farewell.
Alvin! Shion's stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Xion, you're hooked on that stuff.
Geez, Xion, you're hooked on that stuff. Alright, let's see.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Thank you for the follow. Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dana? And up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Oh, yeah, this it's a mod that I put on here. Let's see. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday life for us. Danans, you really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still ruled over us, we didn't even know it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgotten or I've forgiven everything that the Rinans did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us like you too. Or live like you too, yeah. Alright. Go ahead, my dude, go ahead. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough. No more. Lenegus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Sorry for the hiccups. I don't know why I'm hiccuping all of a sudden. Yeah. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son too. Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it, it's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Nice. Legion Inn. Alright.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Thanks for all your hard work. You're free to rest here if you like. Yep.
What?
Uh-oh.
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
That don't look good.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you 2 not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound of, or my oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. Let's see. I'm back, dude, with Cheetos and mac and cheese, man. Heck yeah. Let's see. You trying to find a way out of the other realms? Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have heard or wouldn't have had to hunker down in Thislam. You're trying to get the other realms without a sturdy boat. There isn't much you can. Wait, I take that back. I remember that one of the elders who recently started taking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day there used to be a way to get through Forland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been?
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's a closer fast travel, unfortunately. All right.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
I owe you one.
The official secret.
I was so close to being able to use my stronger self. Oh, that works too.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning Orb! Restream! I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
None shall escape my judgment.
Begin!
Lightning Orb!
Yeah. Yeah, this game has been out for a little bit now. I think it's been out for like at least, let me think. If I had to guess, probably about 3 or 4 years if I remember right. It's a pretty good story game. I mean, gameplay is kind of meh, but the actual storyline behind it is pretty good though, if you ask me.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest
Yeah, I was gonna say that she originally wears armor. It's a DLC costume that I got on her right now. I'll show you it once the cutscene's done.
apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories. We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
All right.
What can I say? I had a good partner.
So it's this is yeah, this is what she normally looks like. This is like Fire Emblem. Let's see, we're all buddies cutscene. Yeah. But yeah, I got like different type of hairstyles and different costumes because this is like basically the most expensive edition of this game. Got extra DLCs for each character. See? But yeah, I think we'll try maybe that one, see how that goes. See.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Nice. Alright. Okay.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But, yeah.
Is there a buddy meter in this game, loyalty or something? I think I mean, it's not necessarily a meter, but there is a thing where, like, if you're at the campfire and you're talking to them, it does say something like that your, what was it? I think they said, like, your friendship or something increased, or something does increase. I don't know what it does exactly yet, but I guess we'll find out.
I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
All right.
No choice. Orochi's fury!
The official deed. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I'll heal you all!
Orochi's fury!
Elusive deity. That is you before. Eagle ray.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Not in your dreams!
Orochi's fury!
On your
Plasma shock! Plasma
Here
shock!
goes! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Let's see. Yes, I love a game where the companions like each other. I did all the loyalty missions in Mass Effect like that. Oh, that's cool.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Let's see. Well, dude, I'm off to stream some Skyrim. It was nice watching you. I'll try and drop in again in the future. Oh, for sure, man. And happy streaming. Thank you for dropping by.
courteous, aren't you? I shall ensure you survive this.
Your wings won't save you from me! So angry!
Quit pushing yourself inside. Get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
In here! Get on in there with the others!
Dance on the wind!
Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'm ready for the next battle! It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it. Chosen to hide out here.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Blood.
Rendering you apart! Glacial Spear! Here's the
On your knees. You're mine! It's over!
Are those arms even natural?
I'll take you all off! Orochi's Fury! We got flyers!
I've got this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
All yours!
Magic is there!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Dance in the wind! Go! You're mine! In here! This'll come in handy.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You got company!
Orochi's
Dance in the wind! Seal! More for the stockpile! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! That statue wielding Fury's Lancer! Now I've seen everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Vanquish darkness! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Take this!
Raging Reload! Thunder Field! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! More for the stockpile! Blah 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 magic! Crossblade! You're mine! Sweet dreams!
Everlasting.
It's over!
You fight better at a distance. The further away the better. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Yeah, hold on. Let me close down my Discord. I can hear the beeping and stuff from it. I'll get on here real soon. Let's see. There we go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Resonate with the earth.
Divine Strength! Do it! Astral Energy!
say no more. Shot!
Well done!
My turn. Begin.
Will escape!
Hit! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Take that!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Dance in the wind!
Now, you're mine!
Free here!
This one's all mine!
More for the stockpile! Ice Tornado!
Execution. A victory for the ages. And thus our strength yet grows. Coming through!
Orochi's Fury!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's Ether!
In your mind!
This one's mine! Arrow Flow!
Orochi's Fury!
Here I go! It's over! Searing Flame! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Damn it!
Let me help! Here goes! Let me breathe!
Take this! Orochi's Fury!
Just wait! Instant! I'm all stopped up! Raging Cascade! By the power of water! Magic! Do it! Air blast!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Alright, for anyone that's watching, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, but I will be back. I'm back.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Coming through.
Orochi's Fury!
Elusive deity.
Soaring blast! I can shatter any steel!
Rotating pile driver.
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. Orochi's Fury! Resonate with the earth. Take this!
Let's get you out! Healing circle! Air thrust!
Orochi's Fury! Blast lifter!
Air thrust!
Orochi's Fury! Take this! Elusive deity. Blast lifter! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. What's with that
Out of our way! Dance in the wind!
Negative gate!
Sleep now!
Face and blood.
Orochi's Fury! Maybe take one! Oh, magic is there! Cross blade! Healing circle!
Power surges through me. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind!
Abyssal deep. Clear
In the sphere!
Prepare to be sealed,
Orochi's Fury!
Actually, found it more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
You're mine!
Air squall!
You're finished!
Now for something special! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Go no further!
Orochi's Fury!
Radiant here! I never miss! A freezing storm! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
None well done!
My turn! Through escape! Everlasting you got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Raging orb!
Take this!
Raging
You're
cannon!
finished!
Reload!
Orochi's Fury! I'm ready!
This ends now! now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! I'm all rain down!
Take this! And you can feel finished! Rotating pile driver! Orochi's fury!
Lunar collision!
Raging lunar!
Meteor storm!
The heavens must be smiling.
Damn it!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Might with Easter!
Ice tornado! May 1,000 gales tear you to
Be
shreds!
careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Everlasting darkness! ST airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Let me free you of your
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
technique.
How are your weapons holding up? Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
None shall escape my judgment!
It's over.
Raging cascade!
Strike!
I'll be saving this
Orochi's fury!
radiant
Piss on!
now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Back to Cyslodia.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legiel, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
All right.
It's... freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Okay, off we go.
Find a...
to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
We should be able to cook here.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Finally, some open space again. We should be able to cook here.
Where the heck do I have to go? Oh, there we go. So it was Mahagsar that I needed to go. What was it to say?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I knew it couldn't have been in Sisluden.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Damn.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Hi, Hoodle!
Orochi's Fury!
Cyan Instant!
I'll take you all on! Orochi's Fury!
Power up water!
Hurry! This one's gonna be tough!
Thanks so much! Lightning Condemn! Thunder Blade! Illuminate the depth! Magic Blade! Holy Lance!
Orochi's Fury!
Resonate with the earth! By the power of water! Feed the enemy's arts to me!
Orochi's Fury!
No complaints here!
Our art is being interrupted. Can you take
Orochi's
it?
Fury!
Illuminate the dark! Come forward!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Glacial Spear! Pierce
Benediction
evil!
Light.
Take that! Freeze Blazer! Raging Cascade!
Burn in hell!
Blah, blah, blah! Do it!
Orochi's Jubilee! In an instant! Impact Block!
We work well together. Like a finely timed walk.
Orochi's Fury!
Water!
You're mine!
Photon!
Orochi's Fury!
Take this!
You're mine!
I can't hold on much longer!
Death shall not be forgotten.
You're mine! You're finished! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger. Go no further!
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Burning strike!
Can you take it?
Whatever you do, just stay away from the spores!
Begin! Elusive deity!
Take this!
Dance to the wind! It looks like you got this one covered!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Searing
Here I
Wind,
come!
and that's
You're
not
finished!
real.
It's on!
Flare Tornado!
Orochi's Fury!
Lightning Orb! More where that came from! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Radiant
Raging Luna Sword!
Now!
Jubilee! In an instant! Impact Block! I still got a ways to go! Phew! What a rush!
I've got a really bad feeling about this! Cyan Instant! Fresh! Dance to the wind! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Lidwell!
But I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Orochi's Fury!
Here's the evil! Lightning Condemn! Thunder Blade! Blazer! Require complete focus!
Blood. Rending you a bloody holiday!
Thanks for the healing! Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too!
Enemy wheels are clear.
Come on!
You'll soon see about that!
Orochi's Fury!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're mine! It's over!
Illuminate the dark!
Try harder!
Annihilation!
Orochi's
May a
Fury!
thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Benediction Light. Use too much.
Lightning!
You're mine! You escape! Burn!
Scream, bathed in
You're
blood.
mine!
Blazing look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Scream, bathed in
Glacial
blood.
spear.
Rinsing
You're
you
evil.
apart.
Dance
You're
in the
finished.
wind. Freeze
Resonate
laser.
with the earth.
Nice!
Here's a healing Raging storm. Up and in.
I have no limits.
Take this!
Razor cyclone.
Orochi's Fury!
May 1,000
Resonate with the
years
earth. Stalagmite.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Guess I misread the landing.
Yeah, I think there might have been a campground or something back that way. Definitely want to redo my CP.
I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay, I think it was outside or something.
We finally made it.
There we go.
We've reached our destination.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Go do editing. Soon. Oh, that's right. Good.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renins are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Scream, bathed in blood.
Rising Wyvern!
Divine streak!
We've got flyers!
Unstoppable! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Go get it!
Bloody
One last one! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
negative gauge! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern!
Vanquish darkness!
Air pressure!
You're mine!
Divine streak!
Eagle assault!
Magic is
Resonate with the
there!
earth!
Air thrust!
Stalagmite! Onward!
You get the gist! Air thrust!
Air pressure!
Here goes!
Explosive ring! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Phoenix Cyclone.
So I still had room to grow.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant. Let's see what you've got.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Vanquish darkness!
Air pressure!
A thrilling
Divine
performance.
streak! Dance in the wind!
Orochi's Fury!
Air thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Blah, blah, blah. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Whew. Thank goodness we won! This will be a delicious piece of cake! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Your lordship, and will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Air thrust!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Is that a
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thinking, the sooner you can start helping.
Leave the enemy's arc to
yes,
me!
sir. No complaints here!
Light astral energy! Take that!
Bloody howling!
Those are impressive skills.
They took a lifetime to master.
Then I'll have to keep training.
Divine streak!
You attack without mercy,
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
not against a worthy
Air
opponent.
thrust! Dance in the wind! Magic is there! Air thrust! Hold on to your arc. Here I come! With this, I can become even stronger. No holding back! Dance in the wind!
Not today!
Air thrust! Air thrust! Vanquish darkness! Divine streak!
Lunar Rondo! Rising Spirit!
Don't get in my
Airborne
way!
scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Leo.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And
They're
probably
attacking
to
from
me!
behind.
Play with the earth!
Dance in the wind!
Another incantation ruined.
Eagle assault! Dance in the wind!
I'm sorry, chat, but I'm thinking in a little bit I'm gonna have to get off because I am very, very sleepy.
Look sharp! Lightning fire blade! Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
Hoodle?
Yep, I think I'm gonna call it right here for now. But I'll definitely try to stream this tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Yeah, I'll see you around.